Hey guys, welcome back to Quacked Up. I know you guys haven't seen many videos from me lately because I started a new job and everything, but we are playing the Big Ten Championship versus Ohio State. Number 2 Oregon, and then number 10 Ohio State. We're at Lucas Oil, my hometown stadium. Let's see if Oregon can win the Big Ten Championship and get themselves a good spot. What's up, everybody? I'm Keaton Pittner, and we are here to see Oregon and Ohio State battle. And Ohio State will start with ball first. Ross James to kick it. Off for the Ducks. Good kick, plenty of distance. Will go into the back of the end zone. Returning will take a knee. Here comes Julian Sayin and Jeremiah Smith. Keys of the game presented by Lucas Oil. Sayin under center, two receivers to his left, one to his right, running back behind them. Man in motion left. Nice little pass play there. Just blown up by Dylan Tiedemann. Gain of about 1. Staying under center on the second down play. A little bit of a layoff there. Sayin looks, finds his man. That's Parnell Tate. First down for the Buckeyes. See if this Oregon defense can avoid allowing points on the first drive. I hope everyone's having a great Monday. I am myself. Nice pass over to wide receiver. And we got a man down for OSU. It's Brandon Ennis. So we'll be right back after the injury break. Sayin under center, empty backfield, 5 wide receivers. Sayin looks, finds a man, his running back, still sheds another tackle, big gain there. 12 yards for James Peoples and another first down. See if this Oregon defense can clutch up here and only allow 3 points to the very explosive Buckeye offense. Nice little jet sweep zone against the yard. Bryce Betcher on the tackle for the Ducks. This Ducks defense has been pretty good all year long. Pass to Peoples, sheds off of 1 tackle, but only gains about 2, 3rd and 7. And if you're Oregon here, you probably want to send the heat. Sayin under center, man in motion, Smith. He looks, still looks, and overthrows Smith out of bounds. So it is 4th down and 7, and the kicking unit for Ohio State's out for a 38-yarder. Kick is up and through the uprights. Field goal for Ohio State. I know they play a minute 34, and they come out with 3. Good defense by Oregon there to prevent 6. Malik Benson on the return for the Ducks. Gets to about the 20, knocking down to 21. Here comes Dante Moore. And the impact players presented by Discover. Tiedemann and Uaongale and Downs on the other side for the Buckeyes. 3 wide receivers, Stewart, Benson, and Moore. Hughes right next to him. Hand off to Makai Hughes. Gets about 3. Mark him down at the 24, 2nd and 7. Good to see Malik Benson back. Nice pass for Moore to Benson at the first down for the Ducks. Good gain on the play. Gets him up to the 38. Gain of about 14. Hand off to Hughes. There he goes. Up past midfield to the 48. Great run there from Mekhi Hughes, and that's another first down. Change the play. More audibles out of that play. Hands it off to Noah Whittington, who gets about 5 yards. Marking down to 43 yards on. Takes the handoff, throws it over to Kenyon Sadiq, incomplete. They're down in 5 for the Ducks. Good defense by Ohio State. Oregon needs to... He's got Benson over the middle. First down, Oregon. Big play, gain of 20. And this Oregon offense is driving right down on this Buckeye defense. It's over to Johnson. Gain of about 2, gets down to 16. So we got a freshman quarterback and a junior quarterback playing tonight. Nice little pass over to Hughes, incomplete. Another third down here for Oregon. 3rd and 8 on the 16. I mean, if you're Dan Lanning, I'd imagine you go for 3 here. Or let's get the first down with your legs. Game 13 with Dante Moore. This is a big play here. And he's not going to go down. Touchdown Ducks. Dante Moore. And Oregon takes the lead. 7-3. After a 10-play, 78-yard drive to come up with 7 points. James has it teed up for another kickoff. 7-3. This ball can be returnable, and it is. And nowhere to go there. But here comes Julian Sayin. And this Ohio State offense out for their second drive. And nowhere to go. James Peoples is hurt. He is slow to get up. So we'll be right back after this injury break. 7-3 Oregon. Minute 23 to go in the first quarter. 4 wide receivers. Running back to Sayin's right side. He's looking, finds a man. It's Jeremiah Smith wide open. First down, Buckeyes. Big hit in the backfield, and look who it is. The free safety, Kingston Lopa, the freshman there to stop. Running back lost it 2, and it's 2nd and 12. Imagine if I'm Oregon, I'm sending the heat here. And there's the heat. Good, nice little pass for 2 yards to Parnell Tate. And it's 3rd down and long. And nice pass there. Big hit. But it's Mylan Graham there for the first down. He gets sent. Nice tackle by Dylan Thieneman. Last game, Oregon beat Washington to come here. Good defense, Oregon. Mixon on the tackle. Jerry Mixon tackles James Peoples behind the line of scrimmage. And will Ohio State won't run one more play before the end of the first half? And they will. And it's picked off. Sayin overthrows his receiver. And it's none other than Kingston Lopa. And that's the end of the first quarter. Oregon will start off with the ball to start the second quarter. Unbelievably bad throw by Julian Sayin. I mean, unreal. We welcome you back to Lucas Oil Stadium for this second quarter of football. Nice little run play to handoff to Noah Whittington. Gains about 2, 2nd and 8. Nice little play action fake. Gets it up to Kenyon Sadiq, who holds onto the ball. Great catch. Beautiful catch by Kenyon Sadiq, and that's a first down for Oregon. Nice little screen pass, but doesn't go to the running back. Goes to Justice Lowe instead, the safety valve. And that's another first down for the Ducks. Makai Hughes sheds a tackle, gains about 4. 2nd and 6 for Oregon. Dante Moore looks for DeCorian. He's dropped it. He had him, and DeCorian Moore could not hold on to the football. 3rd and 6 for the Ducks here. Scrambles out, gets hit as he throws, and Oregon's gonna have to punt the football. Good kick, plenty of distance. Caleb Downs on the return, gets smacked, but to the 26. So let's see what the Ohio State offense can do. Oregon sends the heat, and Peoples breaks it, and there he goes, James Peoples. None of the Oregon defenders were going to catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the Buckeyes will have the lead, 10-7. Great play there by James Peoples to find the hole and score. Nice little juke move inside, doesn't really get him anywhere. 13-yard line for the Ducks as they start in position. Nice little option to the right side. Gets to about the 18s, but give him about 5. 2nd and 5 now for Oregon. Handoff to Whittington. First down. Oregon's run game playing pretty well so far, along with their passing game. Yes, somebody over the middle. That is Justice Lowe. First down, Oregon. Great pass and great find by Dante Moore. Nice little out route to Evan Stewart. Gains about 6. 2nd and 4 from the Ohio State 47. I don't need a stinking 2nd down. Great throw by Moore over to Benson, and he catches it. Good play on the sideline. Wait, it might be reviewable. Did the receiver have possession? He did. 1 foot is in, and that is a catch for Oregon. Unless they overturn it, which they probably won't. That was a great throw. Unbelievable throw. First down, Ducks. Ohio State challenged it. The challenge was not successful. So Oregon gets the ball back. Gets the ball first down and 10. Emmanuel excuse me. Pregnon hurt for the Ducks. And Dave Uiati coming in because Pregnon ended up with elbow bursitis. You do not want to risk getting hurt even more with the bursitis. Pass over to Malik Benson. Touchdown, Oregon. 1st and goal on the 6. Dyer Hill in the backfield. Moore looking. End zone. Touchdown. Ducks. Dante Moore's 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, and they will go up 4. And we will be right back after this quick commercial break. to be back to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Oregon's up 4. Graham will take a knee in the end zone, so the ball will come out to the 25. I mean, if you are Ohio State, you need to answer again. Nice defense by Oregon there to prevent anything from happening. Incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10, staying under center. He's looking, still looking, finds a man, that's Carnell Tate. Gains a handful of yardage. Down to the 49, own 49, and that's the 2-minute warning. Peoples on the run, nowhere to go. Max Player hurt for Ohio State. The Purdue transfer. And main in motion is Carnell Tate. And that ball swatted down by Bear Alexander. Unbelievable play. Ball on the 50. Man, empty backfield for Sayan. He's looking, still looking. Finds a man, and it's his tight end. First down, Buckeyes. James Peoples, first down. Run play gets blown up by none other than the senior Bryce Betcher. Great defense by Oregon. And that's a sack. Bear Alexander drops him for 8, and it's 3rd and 22. Unbelievable. That ball is caught. 1st and goal, Buckeyes. 30 seconds to go in the first half. And Peoples will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 2nd of the game for James Peoples. Can Oregon answer? Will they have to just take it to the half? We don't know yet. But I hope Oregon can answer. As Oregon have up their sleeve, gives it up to Malik Benson out of bounds. Remember, Oregon has 3 timeouts still as well. Moore gives it up to Dyer Hill. First down, timeout Ducks. With 12 seconds to go here in the first half. Moore under center. Stewart to his left. Sadiq, Benson, and Moore to his right. He's still looking. Out of bounds at the 41. They're not going to try for the 58-yard field goal because Sappington does not have the leg for it. Instead, they're going to go deep, and it's going to go out of bounds. Oregon's down 3 at half. It's Ohio State 17, Oregon 14 after 1 half of football. Both teams are having good games. And Oregon gets the ball to start the second half. We also welcome you back to Lucas Oil Stadium. Nice little running back screen to Noah Whittington gets about 2, 2nd and 8. He's having a significantly better game than he did last week with Washington. Runs with the football, gains the first down, and he loses it. But DeCorian Moore comes up back with it and gets the first down. Ooh, man. I know those Oregon fans would have not been happy if they lost the football there. DeCorian Hill on the run gets about 4. Or DeCorian, De'Air Hill, excuse me. 2nd and 6. Gives it over to Sadiq, who gets 5. 3rd down and a yard. And I don't know what their defense is doing. And that's good defense by the Buckeyes to prevent that from doing anything. And that ball's dropped, and it's a turnover on downs. Great defense by the Buckeyes. Good hit there by Betcher to keep him from not going anywhere. Max Clare in at tight end. And that ball's picked off! None other than Bryce Betcher, the senior linebacker from Eugene. Great defense by Bryce Betcher to pick that ball off and get the ball back. Unbelievable. Run for Hughes. Gains 8, 2nd and 2. Unbelievable. Great defense. Nice little screen set up to Hughes. Jukes one man. Sheds another 2 or so tackles. Gets down to the 44. And Oregon is threatening to score to take the lead here in the Big Ten Championship game. And that ball's overthrown. He overthrows his receiver, DeCorian Moore. 2nd and 10 for the Oregon Ducks. Moore under center. Hands it off to none other than Mekhi Hughes. Sheds a tackle. Gets about 5. Very manageable. 3rd down and 5. We got some eye candy happening at the line. That ball is incomplete, and there should have been the flag, and Oregon's going to go for it. 4th down and 5. And they're going to get sacked. It's another turnover on down to the Ducks. What is Dan Lanning doing? What in God's green earth? Should have punted the football. Instead, they give the Buckeyes great field position. Peoples, again, 1st down. Oregon's in trouble if they don't get a stop here. A little bit of eye candy happening at the line of scrimmage. Peoples gets hit hard, gains about 3-2-10, about 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. It is still a 3-point game. Hand off to Peoples. First down and more. He's still not down. Touchdown Buckeyes. Oregon's down 10. This is not good if you're the Ducks. I mean, if you're Dan Lanning, you're rethinking that fourth down play. 100%. Oregon has to score this possession. Not a good return from Malik Benson. They are starting at their own 12-yard line. Looking, Scott Evans scored across the middle. Good play, gain of 15. Climbs the pocket, looks, slides down, will halt at the 40. And fumble out of bounds. 2nd and 9 for Oregon here. Mekhi Hughes in the backfield. Looks at him, finds him wide open. Mekhi Hughes, first down past midfield. Good play there by the Ducks to get that first down. Man in motion left, goes back right. It is DeCorian Moore in motion. Finds DeCorian, inbounds, gain 6. 2nd and 4 for Oregon. Looking, good protection. First down, Oregon. Dante Moore runs for about 6 and gets a new set of downs. Out route to Benson. First down. Oregon scores here and forces a turnover. That would be absolutely perfect for the Ducks, though. They're stacking the box. Gives it up to Evan Stewart. Gains about 6. 2nd down and 6. See if Oregon can score here. Gives it up to Mekhi Hughes, who loses a yard. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Oregon down 10 at the end of 3 quarters. Let's see if they can come back somehow. That Oregon has more yards and more time of possession, but the 2 non-punt situations might cost them in the Big Ten championship game. We welcome you back to Lucas Oil Stadium for the start of the 4th quarter. 3rd and 7 on the 9-yard line. A little bit of a play change. Open man, that is Justice Lowe, who doesn't get the first. But Atticus Sappington on for the 3 points. Kick is up, and it is inside of the upright and good, and Oregon will go down 7. And look at this, it's an onside kick. And Ohio State will end up with it. It's James Peoples. And Mo Bamba is playing inside of the stadium. 4:53 to go, Oregon down 7. And it's a read option by Sayin, who gets a first down. Julian Sayin. Oregon puts the spy on to see if they can force anything. Good tackles. James Peoples is hurt again. He's actually hurt. Looks like his shoulder. So while they check him out, we will be right back. We welcome you back to the Big Ten Championship game. Run goes nowhere. 3rd and 7. Give a little bit of cushion. And he gets hit as he throws. And Bear Alexander's hurt for the Ducks. That's not something you want to see. On now for the kick. Kick is up, and it's no good. He missed it left, and Oregon gets the ball. Unbelievable. Oregon can tie the game with one touchdown. Unbelievable. Bo Atkinson hurt. But unbelievable. You miss a field goal to go up 10 is wild. 3rd and 6. See if Oregon can convert. And they cannot. Oregon's offensive line is crumbling. Throws it up to Evan Storr. Incomplete. Oregon should have punted there. Unreal. Peoples on the run, got nowhere to go, gain of a yard. A little over 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 4. And that one's blown up by Bear Alexander. 3rd and 4. Unbelievable. And that's a sack. Who got him? It's Breland. And that's going to force the Buckeyes to punt on 4th and long. Punt will go out of bounds at the 28, and Oregon will get the ball back. Let's see if the Ducks can end up winning this to go to the next round of the college football playoff. Gain of 2 for Benson on the little out route. Unfortunately, that didn't really do much for him. Kenyon Sadiq open up over the middle. 1st down and 10. 2:27 to go in quarter number 4. See if the Ducks can tie this game and potentially win the Big Ten championship. 2:20 to go here. 2nd and 5 for Oregon. They run play action. None other than Sadiq, wide open. Nice little stiff arm. Edric Houston hurt. My goodness, 1st down and 10 Ducks. Let's tire out this Ohio State defense. Looks and gets hit and sacked, and that's going to be the 2-minute warning here in quarter 4. It's Oregon 17. Ohio State 24. Let's see if Oregon can tie this football game up. And you can't get away. Timeout Ducks. It's 3rd and long. If you're Dan Lanning, would you be in panic mode? Abso-freaking-lutely. This is insanity. Lays it out there to Evan Storr. He's got him. Tie game. Oregon ties it. With $1:50 to go, Evan Storr. What a play, touchdown Oregon. Wow. 24 with $1:50 to go. Good hit and kick coverage by none other than Malik Benson. So here comes the Ohio State offense. Peoples on the run, gains 10 yards. Oregon has 2 timeouts. They need to use them wisely. Good tackle by Bryce Betcher. Terrible defense by the Ducks there to allow another first down. 18 to go. Clock still running. Oregon's gonna run commit to see if they're gonna run the Peoples. And they're not. They're gonna run Jeremiah Smith, and that's going nowhere. And Bryce Betcher's got some bruised ribs. Hope he's alright. That would be terrible if he gets taken out. Peoples on the run gets absolutely clobbered by Dylan Thieneman. 3rd down and 6. This is a big 3rd down play. Looking, and he's gonna go down. Aiden Breland. And Ohio State's gonna have to punt with 20 seconds to go in quarter number 4. And that punt's gonna go out of bounds. Oregon has 2 timeouts. They can win the game in regular time, or, oh my goodness, Evan Stewart drops the ball. He had him open and he missed him. Unreal. And that's gonna be a sack. Timeout Ducks, last play of regulation. Will Oregon end up pulling out the victory here? Goes deep, lays it out there. Incomplete, and we are going to overtime here in the Big Ten Championship game. Oregon wins the toss, they will play offense first. So if Oregon scores and Ohio State does not, Oregon will win the Big Ten Championship. 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line. This has been a great game altogether, unreal. Makai Hughes grounds the football, gains about 2 to the 23-yard line. And incomplete. Wow. Oregon is lucky to still have the football after that hit on Dante Moore. Oh no! And Oregon's gonna have to attempt a 45-yarder. Kick is up, and it is good by Atticus Sappington, which means Ohio State has to get the touchdown. Makai Hughes has bruised ribs. Noah Whittington in. Unbelievable game so far for the Oregon Ducks. Sayin, looking, incomplete. 2nd down and 10. This is an unbelievable game. This has been probably one of the greatest games I've ever seen played for a Big Ten championship. And that he got hit, but ahead of the marker. What is Dylan Thieneman thinking? And he is dragged down. 2nd and 6 on the 9. It's a run play to Peoples. Nowhere to go. 3rd down and 4. This is a big 3rd down play here. This is absolutely massive. Looking. He's got nowhere to go. 4th down. 13. And if Oregon blocks this kick, they will win. Kick is up, and it is right down the middle. So it's 27 apiece. We are going to yet another overtime. Ohio State starts off with ball first. in the second overtime. Run play the Peoples. Nowhere to go. Good hit, Kingston Lopa. 2nd and 7. Looking. Finds a man. Jukes not one man out, but Dylan Tiananmen's hurt. That's not good for the coverage team. Staying under center, hands it off to Peoples. Peoples gains about 7. But he's fine, just got a couple bruised ribs, he'll be all good. And that ball's caught. Jeremiah Smith, touchdown Buckeyes. And they're going to go for 2. If they do not get the 2-point conversion, Oregon can win. And they got it. So now Oregon has to get 2-point conversion in order to tie it. Absolute insanity here at Lucas Oil. Benson almost picked off by Downs. That would have done it. Dante Moore gains about 5, 3rd and 5. Big third down here. Oregon gets the 3rd down. This game will continue. And they will get it. Makai Hughes, 1st down. Malik Benson, nice little slant. Gains about 9. Gets him over the triple-digit mark for receiving yards today. Dyer Hill in the backfield. Throws it to Hill. Touchdown, Oregon. Now here comes the toughest part. The 2-point conversion. They sent everybody. Caught. We're tied again. Another overtime. 3 overtimes is not enough. 2 overtimes is not enough. And here, and Oregon will get the ball on the 3-yard line to take. If Oregon scores, they don't. Ohio State scores, they win. This is crazy. This is absolute insanity. And he gets stopped. Oregon gets the ball back. Oregon scores here. That's it. Another overtime. Goodness gracious. Is this going to take... And they get the ball back. Are you serious? It's a run, nowhere to go. Oregon stuffs them. I have lost track of how many overtimes we're at. This is unbelievable. Oregon gets ball on the 3. Oregon scores. Ball game. DeCorian Moore, nowhere to go. That was a terrible decision by Dante Moore. But they get the ball back on the 3. This would be great if they score. Touchdown, Oregon! 2-point conversion's good. And is that it? Not yet. All Oregon needs is 1 defensive stop, and they will become Big Ten champions for the 2nd year in a row. 1 stop. And they got it! Oregon wins the Big Ten championship! Unbelievable! What a game for the Ducks! Took them, I believe, 5 overtimes. Wow! What a game! And Oregon are, for the second year in a row, are Big Ten champions. What a game! Unreal! Let's freaking go, dude. What a game. Holy crap. But alright, friends, that does it for me here. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Oh my, I forgot Heisman. Go figure. Angele, best defensive end. Alright. Taron Johnson. Dude, we're getting all sorts of rewards. Lombardi. Hey, I got the Lombardi. With Angele. Alright, it is bowl week, and I am rated #1 with Oregon, so that does it for me here at Quacked Up. I hope everybody has a great day. Peace out.